Hey everybody, it's your Book Bud Joe here, and today I got my very first unboxing video. Very excited. One of my good friends, Chaz from Bookish Chaz, sent me a box of books, okay? And you know it's fantasy because I got my horns on. I do know what's in here because we discussed it, but I'm so excited. I want to do an unboxing, and I want to show you what I got because Chaz is awesome. Chaz is my mentor for a specific series of books. And I always go to him with questions and excitement, and he's always so supportive and just gives me that extra push that I sometimes need. I'll reveal the series in a moment. So he was so nice to offer some books to me from said series. So very excited, super excited, and I've been waiting for this box to come all week. And it's here. Are you guys ready? All right, let's get into it. I can't wait to show you. Ooh, Chaz did a great job here. Okay. All right. Okay, Chaz, I got in there. All right. I'm in. All right. Oh, I just love seeing it in person. Oh, yes, guys. Okay. Oh, Chaz, you're amazing. Oh, my God. We got the Fitz and the Fool trilogy by Robin Hobb. Oh, my God. Guys, I think this is the last trilogy of the series. So this is like my future right here. I'm so excited. Chaz, you made my whole entire year here. So now this is very risky. So I can't read any of the backs. No. Because it'll give away. So like I can't even like look at these. The 6 duchies. I love maps. Okay. Oh my goodness. Let's do the page counts because this chick is crazy. 689. That's better than 830 that I just read. Live Ship Traders. First book, Ship of Magic, was 830 and nearly killed me. So that's not that bad. This one is 769. Okay. And this one, 946. Okay. All right, so we got the Fitz and the Fool. We got Fool's Assassin. Who reads these books? Anybody? Because you should be. They're phenomenal. Fool's Quest. No, trying not to read. And Assassin's Fate, Book 3 in the Fitz and the Fool trilogy. So I'm assuming that we're reunited with Fitz and the Fool and all those characters, which I'm so excited about. But I think, don't we see them before this? Don't we see them in the 20-man trilogy? If I'm not mistaken. Okay, so let's talk about the Realm of the Elderlings. It starts with the Farseer trilogy, which I read last year and loved. Those are the ones that are the Assassin's Apprentice, Royal Assassin, and Assassin's Quest. And that's all about Fitz and his story, his beginning story. And maybe the middle, I'm assuming. The start of the middle of his story. So touching, so sad, heartbreaking. I'm learning that Robin Hobb really does a good job at devastation and making you feel for her characters who are just going through. She puts them through the ringer. She really does. And poor Fitz, I see there's dragons here. Yeah, we get more into dragons as the series goes on, I've learned. So I love the Farseer trilogy with all my heart. The second book, we meet Night Eyes, which is a favorite character of mine. I'm not going to give too much away, except I'll say that he's an animal character, and I absolutely love him. Fitz and Night Eyes. Oh, Such a wonderful story, wonderful relationship. And so it's an adventure. It's a fantasy story for sure, but it's very light on the magic. It's not like magic like wielding a wand and casting spells. It's not like that. It's there are magical powers, there are special abilities, but it's not subtle because it's right there, it's out in the open, but it's just different from what I'm used to with fantasy books. But I absolutely loved it. Uh, I absolutely loved it. So it's all about the characters for me in this story. Usually, I'm a very plot driven person. I need things to happen often. I need excitement. Um, this was not always exciting, but I did not mind it because we were learning about Fitz, learning about his story, and the other characters as well. It was great. It was great. So I read all three of those books last year, and then it was time to move on to the Live Ship Traders trilogy. And I said to myself, I'm going to read a trilogy a year if I can handle that. So I had a late start. Here we are in August, and I only read one of the books. The first book, Ship of Magic, 830 pages. It took me 2.5 months. So I have to plan out the rest of my year and be very strategic if I want to complete that trilogy this year. I'm not going to put too much pressure on myself because if it goes into next year, it goes into next year. Like I can't put pressure on myself with my reading, but it's kind of like a light goal of mine. So when I first started Ship of Magic, I was very upset because it's not about Fitz and Night Eyes. It's about a completely different area of the Six Duchies, and it's with completely different people. So that was a little bit of an adjustment, but I got over that probably within 100 pages because now we're on ships and we're on the water and there's like pirate action going on and like slave ships and serpents in the water. Pretty cool. So these characters in this story, oh my gosh. Again, she is just putting them through the ringer. There's two particular characters here who just have no luck, who are just destined to be miserable, and it's really upsetting. So you have again, this is a fantasy story, but like again, it's not very like magic. Like there's magic because there's like fantastical things happening, but it's not magic in that same way that I said before. The magic comes through in this story. So we have our serpents in the water, and I'm not really sure exactly where we're going with that yet. There's a lot with that we haven't that has not been revealed in book one. But like the magic is we have live ships, meaning these ships were made from wizard wood, which is like a magical from a magical tree, and the wood comes alive, right? So your live ships have a figurehead on the front, like a torso of a person. So at first, it's just like part of the ship. It's like wood, right? It takes 3 generations of the same family to die on the ship's decks for the live ship to quicken, to come alive. After 3 generations, the figurehead becomes alive, becomes like a talking person. So that's where your magic comes in. And then the ship starts sailing on its own, and it's kind of like has a mind of its own. Pretty cool, right? Again, it's not like Harry Potter magic, but it's magic. So it's so cool, so different, and absolutely love it. Very creative. Like Robin Hobb, go you. Like that's that's like quite a concept that I never would have thought of because I'm not a talented writer. But yeah, that's very cool. So now I'm into that. And then Chaz contacted me and said, "Hey, I have this trilogy. Do you want it so that when you get there, you have it?" This is a few trilogies away. I think next after Live Ship might be the Tawny Man, and then I think it's the Rain Wild Chronicles, and then this. I own the Live Ship Traders trilogy, which is really exciting. Because at first, when I started the Farseer trilogy, I did not want to own them because I really just didn't know if I was going to like them, and I didn't want to like collect a 20 book series like I have in the past. And I'm just like, it's just a lot of books. So I did the library and I got like the beautiful illustrated edition of the Farseer trilogy, which was fantastic. Um, but I broke down and I bought the Live Ship Traders trilogy just because like I wanted to have it and I wanted to read it at my leisure because they were a lot longer than the Farseer trilogy. So I just felt like I needed to have them. So again, I just want to thank Chaz for sending me these books. That was so nice of you, buddy. I really enjoy having you as a Realm of the Elderlings mentor. I really appreciate all of our conversations. And thank you so much for sending me these books. You rock. If you're enjoying Book Buzz, please like, share, and subscribe. And last, but certainly not least, thanks for visiting Book Buds!
Thanks for watching Book Buds.
He usually works. I got arthritis in my finger. Come on, Key. That was a sharper key. Oh my god, this is like... Okay, Chad. Ow!